Good morning, students. Welcome back to your biology class. We are talking about respiration, and in this video, let us learn the breathing procedure, the external respiration, and the mechanism inside the human body. So let's start today's class. Respiration in human beings. Well, how do human beings respire? This is the question. In human beings, air enters the body through the nostrils. Nostrils aligned with fine hairs and mucus that filter the air as it passes through. Next, the air travels through the throat and then moves through a pipe called trachea. Trachea contains cartilaginous rings that ensure smooth flow of air into the lungs. From here, the air passes through the bronchi before entering the lungs. Bronchi, a network of tubes that keep branching into smaller tubes called bronchioles. At the end of each bronchiole, you will find balloon-like structures called alveoli. The alveoli provide the surface for the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide. The walls of alveoli contains network of blood vessels. Well, when we breathe in, we lift our ribs and flatten our diaphragm. As a result, the chest cavity becomes larger. Air gets sucked into the lungs and fills the expanded alveoli. The oxygen in the alveolar air is taken by red blood cells or RBC in alveolar blood vessels. The oxygen in the RBC is then transported to all the cells into the body. The cells in turn release carbon dioxide, which diffuses into the blood and then released into the alveoli. In large animals like elephant, it is difficult for oxygen to reach all parts of the body through diffusion procedure. So hemoglobin is a respiratory pigment present in RBC, has high affinity for oxygen. This pigment binds with oxygen from the air in the lungs and form oxyhemoglobin compound. Later, through oxyhemoglobin, oxygen is distributed to all the cells and tissues. The cells release carbon dioxide, which diffuses into the nearby blood capillaries. Carbon dioxide is more soluble in water than in oxygen. Therefore, carbon dioxide is generally transported through blood as bicarbonate form, which is its dissolved form. So students, let's have a recap what we have studied today. Air enters a human body through the nostril. It moves through the throat and then the trachea. From the trachea, it enters the bronchi and then goes into the lungs. Well, the bronchi form a network of tubes known as bronchioles. Each bronchiole has alveoli at the end. Hemoglobin absorbs oxygen from the air in the lungs and carries it to the tissues all over the body.